Are you saying no to enough people? Let's talk about one of the most maddening feelings in business. You're pouring your heart, your soul, your budget into marketing and your business, and all you're hearing is crickets, or, it's kind of quiet. Meanwhile, you're seeing competitors, maybe with half your talent, just landing clients left and right, and you're stuck there thinking, what on earth am I doing wrong? Hi, everyone. My name is Steve Black, and welcome to the Let's Talk Referrals podcast. You may have done the networking, you may have put the money in and told everyone and their brother what you do, but the new clients are just a trickle, not the flood you were hoping for. It's an incredibly frustrating place to be, and you're not alone in feeling this way. The solution is going to feel a little bit backward, though. The answer is not about doing more, such as more posts, more ads, more meetings. The real breakthrough, the thing that actually changes the game, comes from doing less. It comes from having the courage to say no. And this is the core uncomfortable truth of it all. This is the big paradox that separates the businesses that are just scraping by from the ones that are absolutely thriving. That gut instinct you have to keep your options open to try and appeal to everybody is the very thing that's holding you back. Now let's get really specific about the actual damage, which is the real cost of trying to be everything to everyone. This is not just some abstract idea. It has real tangible costs that are probably slowing your growth down as we speak. And here's how it hurts you. First, your message just becomes invisible. It's white noise. In a world this crowded, in a business arena this crowded, people scroll right past it because it doesn't grab them and say, hey, you, I can solve your problem. Second, your budget evaporates. Every single dollar you spend talking to the wrong person is a dollar you might as well have thrown out the window. And if you're going to do that, drive by my house and do it. And third, this is the one that really, really stings. Even your most brilliant, perfect offer is pretty much guaranteed to fail. Let me give you a quick example about two financial advisors. It's kind of a good illustration. They had the exact same presentation and offer, but the results were different. The first one took her excellent retirement planning workshop to a general group of young professionals, and the result was a total bust. Only 3 people showed up. The second advisor took the exact same workshop, word for word, to a 55-plus community center. The result, a runaway success. The room was packed, and they literally had to turn people away. And just think about that. The only thing that changed was the audience. The offer was perfect, but for that first group, it was totally irrelevant. You don't think about retirement at 20 and 30 years old. And for the second group, it was the answer to a prayer. This is a powerful reminder that value is always in the eye of the beholder. So let's get back to those competitors. They are not necessarily better than you, and they're probably not even working harder than you. They've just figured out that secret. They've unlocked the incredible power of being super specific about who they help. And when you get crystal clear like this, 3 amazing things start to happen. First, your message becomes a magnet for the right people, and it's like you're reading their minds. Second, your marketing becomes hyper efficient because you stop wasting money and energy and time on people who are never going to buy from you anyway. And third, this is the big one, you become instantly referable because everybody in your network knows exactly who you help. This is why in BNI, when we're teaching people to do their weekly presentations, we're talking about being specific. We're talking about describing your ideal customer. And it really lays out the whole business case. As a generalist, you're consistently fighting for every conversion. You cannot really charge what you're worth, and referrals feel totally random. It's like winning the lottery when you get a good one. But when you're a specialist, your conversion rates soar, you gain massive pricing power, and referrals become a predictable, reliable engine for your business growth. So you're probably sold on the why, right? I mean, we've gone through this, we've explained that you're going to get better results by being specific. The big question now is, how do you actually find that perfect client, that one niche that is going to completely transform your business? And it's actually not hard. It's really good news, and it's straightforward. It all boils down to 3 steps. First, look at your past clients. Analyze your best, most profitable, and enjoyable clients, as the patterns really are hiding there in plain sight. You want to do business with people that can afford to pay you and you enjoy working with. Second, you really do have to get brutally specific. When you say small business, it's not just any small business. Identify what industry, what profession, what size, what one big problem keeps them up at night. And third, you've really got to test your presentations. A great place to do that is in a BNI chapter or with your friends over a cup of coffee. In fact, we can call this the coffee shop test, okay? If you were sitting with a friend and you described your ideal client, you're aiming for a level of clarity where their eyes light up and they say, "Oh, I need to talk to my friend Sarah, let me connect you," rather than their mind just going blank. Now, we have to talk about the hardest part of this, and it's not the research, it's not the tactics, it's the psychology. It's about overcoming that very real, powerful fear that creeps in when you decide to intentionally narrow your focus. It's the one big thing that holds almost everyone back. It feels risky, like you're actually closing doors and leaving money on the table, especially if things are already a little slow. And this fear is normal. It happens to me. But it is holding you back. So let's just try to eliminate that fear for you. First, being focused is about who you proactively chase, not who you're allowed to serve. You can still say yes to any client that comes to you from anywhere. Hopefully they're great clients, but really you can say yes to anybody. You can do business with anybody, right? Second, you'll probably be surprised at how big your narrow market is. Why do we think we've got hundreds of realtors in a city the size of Abilene with 100,000 people? I mean, come on, let's face it. There is plenty of room for all of us. And finally, let's really be honest about this. Is your current strategy of marketing to everyone actually working? And if the answer is no, then you do not really have anything to lose by trying this. And it brings us right back to that full circle to that powerful central idea. It feels counterintuitive, but it is the absolute truth of great marketing. By serving one specific type of person exceptionally well, you don't shrink your business, you multiply it. Your reputation explodes, referrals start to come in, your impact becomes far, far wider than you could ever have achieved by casting that wide, empty net. So I want to leave you with a challenge, a task, a chore, however you want to phrase it. It's a good idea. Do it for today, not tomorrow, not next week. Do it today. Take just 10 minutes with a pen and paper, look at your past clients and answer this question. Who is your ideal customer? Your number one ideal customer? And what is the one specific problem that they have that you are uniquely built to solve? Now, getting clear on this is not just a simple marketing exercise. It is the single most powerful business decision you can possibly make. It is the difference between just hoping the phone rings and building a business where the right clients are coming to your door ready to work with you. Let me know who your ideal referral is in the comments below. This is Steve Black with Let's Talk Referrals. Thanks for listening.